It is the Swedish Cup Final. AIK against Djurgardens. The Allsvenskan derby it's called apparently. We are away from home as well. Not quite sure how that's fair. But we have the chance to do the domestic double. Can AIK bring home the cup? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. I welcome to Club 3, Episode 11 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. For the first time, we are on the new winter transfer patch, which is 20.3, I think it is. Although I am recording these in advance, so by the time you're watching this, it would have come out like a week ago, I think, or a week and a half ago. Either way, we're in the new patch, so that's going to hopefully be the catalyst to help AIK drive towards their second Allsvenskan title. Although, to be fair, we are not top of the league 11 games in. It is very close at the top with us, Malmo, Norrköping, and surprise package Kalmar are in this title race. We do have a game in hand over our immediate rivals, so we do win our game against Jönköping Södra today. We will go back to the top of the league, but at the moment it is very, very close. And if I'm being honest, we've not been playing the best of football really, so we showed off the first two games of the season against GIF Sundsvall and Malmo, which we followed up with a 0-0 draw against Elfsborg, and this was where I started to realise that our strikers are not scoring goals. Glenn Green wasn't scoring goals. Tennell wasn't scoring goals. We did scrape past Göteborg 1-0, or Göteborg 1-0, with Niels Froling, who has stepped up, to be fair. He has scored a lot of goals in the last few games, which we'll come across quite soon. So we did win, so it was all going so good. And we did surprisingly lose to Halmstads. They scored 2 goals in the opening 20 minutes, and Froling did pull one back, and I was just like, right, okay, we'll take the loss, we'll move on. We did beat our rivals Hammarby 3-2 though, with Allstrand and Froling in the goals. So again, I was getting a bit worried. The news articles were coming in saying that Tennell and Glenn Green haven't scored in 10 hours of competitive football. But our midfielders kept on scoring as we did beat Orebro 3-1. Mabrakna with 2 goals and our centre-back Ronny Ario getting a third. We did lose to Norrköping 2-1 though, and they scored an 87th minute winner. I wasn't too happy about that, but then we turned the corner. We beat BK Häcken 3-1, and this was the Glenn Green scored the opening goal, and I was like, right, this is it. And we did manage to get a 3-1 win. Juninho and Allstrand getting the other 2 goals. We smashed Kalmar 4-0. Darlin, Green, Froling and Tennell finally got on the score sheet there. And our most recent game was Varberg's. We beat them 4-1 with Karlström, our youngster Palatu getting 2 goals and Darlin grabbing the 4th. So I am in pretty good spirits ahead of the next 2 games. So we've got Jönköping Södra in the league, who are 15th. And of course, we have the Swedish Cup Final against Djurgardens. So because the Swedish Cup is a midweek game, I am going to be playing a rotated side for this. I'm hoping our sort of backup players will get the job done here. So we've got Maxedo in goal, Renier, Wickman, Ben Lamin and Sundergren at the back, Karlström and Nilsson Eklund in the middle, with Glenn Green on the left, Chidi and Juninho on the right. Our 16-year-old Palatu is going to start up front, because obviously Tennell will be starting in the Cup Final. So hopefully we can see big things from this youngster, who I am training to be on the right-hand side, as I showed in the last episode, or might have been the episode before. But he is going to be a left-hand side, well, right-hand sided, cut in on the left player. But he's been getting some games up front, so I'm hoping he can score some goals today. So I'm going to tell the team, the media have been praising you lately, don't let that put pressure on your performance. I'm telling them I have faith in them to make the difference. And fingers crossed we can get back to the top of the league with a win against 15th place Jönköping Södra. They've only won 1 game all year. Let's hopefully keep it that way. Free kick from Glenn Green, 11 minutes in. It's a shot. Whew. I thought he was going for a cross, but he did go for goal. But he put it wide. 24 minutes in, I've shouted, get creative. So I'm hoping we can start taking the lead here, as Jönköping Södra have not had a single shot all game. 50-50 on the possession. So at the moment, it is anyone's game. Juninho breezes past the defender, breezes past another, gets past another. Oh, he was too greedy. He should have gone for the pass. He's got a lot better with his passing, Juninho. I was slagging him off last episode, but he's got 5 assists so far. It should have been 6. 33 minutes on the half-an-hour mark. It's been all AIK at the moment, but it is Jonkoping Sodra on the ball. As Ehrlich, long ball out to Krusnell. He's on the wing there. Anyone going to close him down? No? No, we're not. But Jonkoping Sodra, they're edging the possession battle, and we're normally the team that edges possession. So it's a bit of a surprise that we are losing possession. And of course, they score their first goal of the game, and it's Jakob Johansson with the goal. We are 1-0 down with their first shot of the game. Just FM things, really. We're in a new patch, but some things never change. As Johansson looked about a mile offside, but apparently he's onside. But yeah, 1-0 down after our, moment of domination. Coming up to half-time, still 1-0 down. They still only had 1 shot all game. We had 9 shots, 3 on target. The backup players are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to give an aggressive, where's your passion? Show me something else in the second half. We're going to go attacking. We are the better side here. Glenn Green's on a 6.4. Eklund's on a 6.4. Renier's on a 6.4. Sundergrun's on a 6.3. The whole team's underperforming. So I'm going to bring off Glenn Green. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave him on. I'm going to give him 15 minutes to show me what they're made of. Otherwise, we're making changes. 15 minutes in, nothing has changed. A lot more players have gone down in the rankings. Our whole front three, Palatu 6.4, Green 6.4, Chidi 6.4. Right, who can we bring on to make the difference here? So, Juninho is the only half-decent one there, so he can stay on. But Glenn Green can certainly come off. We'll bring on Mabrakna, and we'll move Juninho on to the left-hand side. Anybody else? Palatu's only a youngster, but I am going to bring on Tanel up front there. And who else is underperforming? Renier's on 6.3. I haven't got anyone to bring off for him. But Sundergrun's also... Well, Sundergrun's got better. He's on 6.6. So, I'm going to keep it like that for now. Because I don't want to go too many changes. But I am going to go a little bit more direct. I'm going to keep it narrow because I want to cut inside. We're going to distribute kick quickly. Distribute to playmaker. Push the defensive line up. We're making wholesale changes to get back into this game. 63 minutes. First highlight after the changes. As Tanel's in the box. But it is cleared away. And now it is Jonkoping Sodra. It's a mistake. And Tanel pounces on the mistake. And we are immediately back in this game. I'll mark it down as a mistake for Jonkoping Sodra. But I will take that any day of the week. As we do find ourselves back in the game. The defender, who is it? Gronbeck Ehrlich. He passes it back, doesn't see Tanel, and Tanel pounces to make it 1-1 back in the game. 77 minutes, I got one more sub to make, and my centre-back's going to be the man to make way as he is on 66%. But I think I'm going to go a little bit drastic, I think. So I'm going to go 2 strikers. Can Chidi play striker? Apparently he can. You be a deep lying forward. You do you, GD. We'll give you a deep lying forward. We'll move into an attacking inside forward. We're going to go ultra attacking, very attacking, throw everybody forward. We'll even move the wing backs forward. Tell you what, we're going to move them forward as well. So we're going to make them on wing back attack. We are literally throwing everyone forward here just to find the winning goal. 87 minutes, 5 minutes roughly to go before the full-time whistle. There is a goal in this game, but who is it going to be for? As Juninho runs past the whole defence. He does that, but he just always shoots and never passes the ball. But we'll see this through the full time together, and it does look like it's going to be a draw, unless they score from this corner, which Maxedo does hold on to. Right, come on, we've got about a minute to go. Pump it upfield, boys. That's it. Long ball up to playmaker. Chidi picks it up. Finds Tanel. Chidi's there, but Juninho beats his man. Juninho passes it to Tunnell. Squeeze it for Chidi. And Neil Chidi makes it 2-1 to AIK with 1 minute left to go. The tactics have made the difference. We had to go very desperate, but we have managed to find a second goal. I thought Juninho was going to be selfish here, but Tunnell squeezes it for Chidi. He puts it in the net. And if we can hang on for 1 more minute, we will be the winners of this game. And we're waiting for the full-time whistle to go. There it is. So, yeah, we had to go desperate, but we did get the win. I am going to tell the team, though, that was very, very disappointing. You were poor out there. We need to be much better against better teams. But we did manage to get 3 points. We scraped it, but we did get the 3 points that we needed. So if we look, AIK go top of the Allsvenskan. Tunnell looks to be back in the goals after his goal drought. If we look at the competitions, there we go. Top of the league with all of us roughly on the same amount of games played. Elfsborg and Halmstad have got that game in hand, but everybody else seems to be on the same amount of games. So we do now go into the winter break, or the summer break, I guess, for the Swedish teams. But we've got 1 game left to go. It is the Swedish Cup Final against Djurgardens. Can we lift some more silverware with AIK? Cup Final day has arrived, and we've pretty much done a full rotation to get all of our best players in the lineup. The only player that does miss out is Nathaniel Ario, our star right back. He picked up an injury in training. He's going to be out for 4 weeks, which pretty much covers the winter break, really, or the summer break. So that works out quite well for him. So he's only going to miss the cup final, but it is a blow as he is arguably our best player. Also, a few teams have dropped off now. It's only now Liverpool, Man City, Bayern, Inter Milan, or AC Milan, sorry, and Parma that are interested. So there was like 11 teams. Now there's only 6 or 5. So I'm hoping they drop off because as we're coming into May and June time, we might lose him in the summer, but we'll see how that goes. But the lineup for the cup final is McSadio in goal, Nordegren, Ario, Wallmark and Sundergren at the back, who comes in for Ario. Ahlstrand and Cavallo in the middle, Froling, Darlin and Mabrakna on the right-hand side. And of course, the man who scored that equaliser in the last game, Tunnell, starts up front. So no other injury concerns. We've had a team talk. We've hyped the team up. Everybody was on board. We didn't upset the team. So that's really good news. So I'm hoping we can win this final and do the domestic double in Sweden. I can say this is a great opportunity to show the pundits why they're backing you up. Tell them I have faith in them to make the difference. And now it's over to the players. It is the Swedish Cup Final. AIK against Djurgården. The Ilsving Derby it's called apparently. We are away from home as well. Not quite sure how that's fair. But we have the chance to do the domestic double. Can AIK bring home the cup? There we go, guys. There's the intro for the sorted. So we've done the intro. That bit's fine. Glad you're still here with me. We have an interesting kick-off highlight here. Who's it going to be for? It's Djurgårdens on the ball. Nadelov, but Sundergren does tackle. Tunnell on the ball, the man who scored the equaliser against Jönköping Sodra. We've got a lot of plays up here. Mabrakna's in the box, and Mabrakna has scored a goal in 43 seconds of the Swedish Cup Final. Get in there, boys. We've started off the game as good as we possibly could and got a very early goal. Mabrakna in the box, it's a low drive, finds the corner, and AIK in the first minute are 1-0 up. 5 minutes in, it's a free kick to AIK. Who's going to take it? It's probably going to be Darlin. It is Darlin. Takes the free kick. Oh, it's off the crossbar, but Tunnell gets it in. It's 2-0 AIK. 6 minutes in. And we are smashing Djurgardens at the moment in the Ilving Derby. Darlin from the free kick hits the crossbar. And then Tunnell is there to pounce, ready to get the tap in. 2-0 up within 10 minutes. 19 minutes in, we've started off with a flyer. Djurgardens haven't had a single shot in this game, but we know it in the last game because Jönköping Sodra. That doesn't mean anything. They can score their first shot if they wanted to. But Ahlstrand finds Nordegren on the left-hand side. Can he find it? No, it's a long ball, and Wallmark is equal to it. And we're starting from the back here, short passing, as we play a long ball to Froling. It's almost like they heard me into the box. Carvalho to Tunnell, takes it down. Strand with a long shot. Frolin's there, trying to find goal number 3. 25 minutes in, free kick to Djurgardens. It's a header, but it's over the bar. And Djurgardens starting to find their footing in this game. Free kick, 39 minutes. Djurgardens have had a few more shots in the last 5 minutes or so. 41 minutes, corner for Djurgardens into the box. It's another header over the bar. I'm telling you, they are working their way back into this game, as we will go into half-time together here. But there is a goal in this for Djurgardens. They're finding those crosses. We're not doing very well to clear our lines there. But I am going to say, I'm very pleased with the performance, because they have done very well out there. But I have noticed that Allstrand's on a 6.5, so I'm going to bring on Karlstrom for him, just to freshen things up in the middle. But I'm not going to change anything else. We're doing very, very well. We're 45 minutes away from doing the domestic double and lifting the Swedish Cup. But we've got to be very careful here, as we do have a kick-off highlight in the second half. We scored in the first half kick-off highlight. What's going to happen in the second half? Froling loses the ball, and Djurgardens now coming up to midfield. They've been, as the game's gone on, they've gotten more and more into this game, as Najdenova to slide from Sundegren. It's crossing the box, it's touched, it's in! And Djurgardens have got a kick-off goal of their own, as Carlos Strandberg gets them back in the game. 2 kick-off highlights, one in the first, one in the second. And I'm starting to get a bit worried now, because Djurgardens are finding their way back into this game. They were threatening the first half. We just got to hold on now for another 45 minutes. 58 minutes, goal kick for Djurgardens. I tell you what, I think since we scored those 2 goals, it's been pretty much all them. All the highlights have been for Djurgardens. Sundegren's worrying me there, because he's on a bucket and he seems to be putting a lot of slide tackles in. But Ario goes route 1. But Mabrak Nut will pick this up. He's got players ahead of him. It's a lovely ball to Frolin. It's in the goal. It's goal number 3 for AIK. I didn't think that was in, to be fair. But Niels Froling will find a way. 9th goal of the season. When Tunnell and Glenn Green were not scoring goals, Froling's been carrying the side from that inside forward on the left. And he scored a lovely goal there. I thought the goalie had it. But it's a very important time to get that 3rd goal. Hopefully, they'll knock the stuffing out of Djurgardens, as we get a throw in here on the hour mark. Karlstrom, come on as a second half sub. Takes a long shot. Darlin's there. Over the bar. Come on, boys. 70 minutes, 20 minutes to go. Sunderland I would like to bring off, but I've got no one really to play right back. So unfortunately, he is going to have to stay on, but I'm very worried about how he's going to get on there. But he's looking a bit tired as well. He did play against Jokoping Sodra, so it doesn't surprise me. But Darlin's on a 6.9, so I am going to bring on Chidi for him. Chidi did score in the league game, so I'm going to bring him on. I have a funny feeling the Sundergren's going to get sent off. 81 minutes, free kick for Djurgardens. There's a long ball in the box, headed over the bar again. They've been very unlucky. A lot of headers have gone over the bar for Djurgardens. And 83 minutes in, I am going to make my last sub. And I am going to bring Sundegren off. I don't really care who comes on for him. Ben Larman can do a job at wing back for me. Just go defend. You don't have to go attacking. Just go defend. Just stay back. Do a job for me for the last 10 minutes of this game. Coming up to full time, we're getting ready to lift the cup. It's full time and AIK have won the Swedish Cup. We've done the domestic double. And it was a bit touch and go at times in this game, but those 2 early goals we got, I think, knocked the stuffing out of Djurgardens. And that's another trophy we can add to the trophy cabinet, as AIK have won the Swedish Cup. I'm going to give a passionate congratulations. They did really well, especially at the start of the game. Mabrakna, 1 minute in. What a performance. And AIK lift the Svenska Cupen, as we did a job against Djurgardens. We've won the league. We've won the Swedish Cup. Bring success for the AIK fans. The board are happy. We won the cup. We'll praise Mabrakna. He got a goal. He got an assist. Well done, Mabrakna. We've got some money for winning the cup. And there we go, my friends. That is the confirmation. We finished this cup on the 29th of May. and we have won the Swedish Cup. So far in Sweden, we've won the league, we've won the cup, we've done everything we can in Sweden. So now, there's one competition we haven't been in with AIK, and that is the Champions League. So what we will do next time, as I say, we'll have a bit of a summer break here, so we don't play until June, but I think around July, we will have a Champions League qualifier. I think we're in the first qualifying round, so I will definitely come back for that. So we will be seeing AIK in the Champions League, qualifying rounds, but in the Champions League. So we will come back for a Champions League encounter. Who are we going to have? We could have anybody. It could be a big team, it could be a small team, but if the Champions League journey begins next episode. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus the Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as the Swedish Cup champions, the Swedish League champions, AIK, go to Europe. Thank you very much for watching.